Elder Bay City. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. It's your boy Knockout, and we here to work, man. Look, smash the like button as you come in the building. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come in the building to help support the growth of the channel. And at the very least, make sure you're hitting that like button. Let me start by saying this, bro. Shout out to all our channel members. I'm trying to do something historic for you guys this week. Bro, I shot 14 prediction videos today. So if you'll notice, there have been no regular videos uploaded to the channel today. This week, channel members, I'm trying to get y'all 20 fight predictions in 1 week because there's so much boxing going on, and I'm working hard for y'all. So that's why we didn't upload any regular videos to the channel, but we're going to try to cover it all today. I just didn't have time to, bro, because I literally shot y'all 14 prediction videos, man. I want to make sure that I give you guys content and hard work for the monthly membership that y'all, you know what I'm saying, that y'all pay. So yeah, y'all look forward to those. They all gonna upload tomorrow morning. I got them all shot. I got them all uploaded. I just got to make the thumbnails tonight, and they'll be uploaded by tomorrow morning. Then I'm doing another 4 more on tomorrow that'll upload on Friday. We'll get a total of 20 for you guys this week. So y'all be sure to join the channel as a member. If you're not a channel, man, get like Omega Red, get like Blunt Sports, Jado, you know what I mean? My homie D Free, Emmanuel Carter, Dundrick them. Get like the channel members, man, if you want to know who we picking. We very accurate. We're very accurate. I ain't, I'm not trying to brag, but there go the record right there. There go the record right there, man. I ain't bragging, I ain't boasting, but the record is the record. So if it's the truth, it ain't bragging, bro. If it's the truth, it's not really bragging. So there you go right there. There's the record right there. Let's see who we got in the building. Let's get straight to the show. We got 56 people in here. I appreciate y'all dealing with me being late today. Please smash the like button. Sometimes when you change up your time, YouTube will trip out on the algorithm. So it's imperative that y'all smash the like button. Share this on your social media platform if you have one. If you got a YouTube channel, please share it over there. Let everybody know we over here cooking. As always, I'm in the building with the smoke. So anybody want it, you can get it. We got Crush the Legend in the building. We got all things in the building. Windy City Assassin, what's happening? D-Town Funk, I see you, brother. Huey Q, Mr. Mechanical, I see you. Devontae, what's happening? Dundrick them, Big Block, all things. The homie Victor, I see you. Pearl Infinity, Night Rider, what's good? Texas 16 South, Eric B, my homie, Mr. Boxing Fanatics, Savage Bo, Emmanuel Carter in the building, Cash Crypto, my homie D Free, the only Washington, him and Coach Joe, the only Washington fans that I fuck with. Shout out to my homie D Free. Mitty Riley in the building. What's up? Skills from New Orleans. I see you. Philly Bull 91. Question Everything TV. Hardcore Casuals. Omega Red in the building. What's up, my light-skinned brother from another? Savage Killer Queen. Marquez Pie. I see you. We got Fight Game in the building. Blunt Sports. Jado. Texas 16 South. My homie Omega Red Ronnie Bravo in the building. Omega Red said, I'm joining up for 14 months. He been a member for 14 months, man. Shout out to my homie Omega Red, bro. He been a subscriber far longer than that. He be the last one losing wrench around this motherfucker. I don't care what Omega Red say. His wrench ain't going nowhere ever, bro. He been down with me. I had like 100 and something subscribers, bro. He came over here off the strength of Money Brown saying that, you know what I'm saying, people should subscribe to me. And he been rocking with me ever since. So I appreciate your support, Omega. He say, UFL starts this weekend. Yes, I'm sponsored by Rock. Savage Bo, what's up? Evil XX, what's happening? Delil, I see you. We got you in the building. In the building boxing. What's up? My homie A1 Hoop Zone in the building. Jonathan Jackson sliding through. Marquis, what's good with you, man? Salute. Savage Killer Queen, I see you in the building. Rachel Donaire is in the building, the wife of the champ, and one of the managers moving and shaking in boxing, doing her thing. Rachel's in the building. What's up? Level Headed, I see you. What's good? V Rock, what's happening with you? Let me see here. Who else we got in the building? Set the Tone, I see you in the building. Crazy EQ in the building. Ray Patterson, what's up? And salute to everybody in the building. Make sure, yep, that's the only one. And as I said, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new here. And also hit that super chat, man. Hit that cash out, bro. We need all the support we can get to keep the channel growing. So I appreciate y'all in advance. But let's get to cooking. So I'm coming straight off the bat, bro. Let me get this right, because that shit tripping. Oak Cliff Sensei, what's up? Let me get the service back right. Turn off the camera real quick, because I need people to hear me, man. Because not everyone has been rocking with me for a long time. But let me make y'all understand something, bro. As I put it up on the screen, let me allow y'all to understand something. If you new here, the day ones, they already know, right? But if you new here and you think because I like a fighter that's gonna keep me from giving credit to another fighter, or you think that because I like a fighter, I'm not gonna cover something that maybe shines him in a bad light, or shines his op in a good light, or shines his coach in a bad light. If you think for 1 second, bro, that I'm not gonna cover it, then you clearly either new here or you not used to the way that we get down over here, bro. G go crazy. What's happening? Asante L, I see you. JR, what's good? Now, I don't know if any of the reports about Earl Spence and Derrick James are true. I have no clue. I'm not on the inside. Right? So I don't know their relationship. I ain't got no sources. I ain't got none of that shit. What I will say is a lot of people are talking about it, so I'm going to talk about it too. And if you have a problem with that, if you're one of these people that are so soft that you can't handle the fact that Ronnie Bravo is a Terence Crawford fan, if you so soft that you can't handle the fact that Rolo in the photo, who'll probably be in here later, is a Terence Crawford fan, if you can't handle Big Dog Willie rocking with Shakur Stevenson, if you can't handle Jonathan Jackson and Joseph Jackson and Neek J and Jay Grant Jr. and all these brothers and sisters rocking with Devin Haney, if you can't handle the fact that I'm a huge Tank Davis fan, or Santi L or Victor or some of the other brothers are Tank Davis fan, bro, if you can't handle that shit, this the wrong place for you. If you can't handle that Teach thinks that Shakur Stevenson beats Tank Davis, then bro, this ain't this. You might want to go somewhere where it's soft at, somewhere where you can be in an echo chamber and everybody's agreeing and Tank Davis is the god, or you go over here in this echo chamber and Devin Haney is the god, or you go over there and Terence Crawford can do no wrong, or Earl Spence can do no wrong. If that is what you're looking for, bro, this is not the place for you. Okay? I'm going to talk about the fact that if what's going on with Errol Spence and Derrick James, if what is being reported is true, I am going to say they need to handle that shit and get it right. I am going to say that you can't get mad. It looks like that Terence Crawford could have caused the dynamic duo to break up. I'm going to say that shit, bro. I'm going to say, and I'm going to question it. Yo, if y'all would have beat his ass, would y'all be talking about this shit? If y'all would have beat his ass, would this even be a topic right now? If Earl would have did Bud, how Bud did Earl, would this even be a rumor? I'm going to bring those questions to the forefront, and I'm going to ask you to think. Because you love it when I do it to a fighter that you don't like. That don't make me any less of an Errol Spence fan. That don't mean I rock with him any less. I'm just simply saying that I hope the shit ain't true. But if it is true, here's what it can be. And if it's this is what should happen. If it's that, that's what should happen. If it's because of money, whatever contract they agreed to, Earl need to live up to it. Or whatever contract he didn't agree to, then Derrick James can't get mad if he don't have it in writing. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all, bro. And if somebody want to have fun with the shit and say that shit right there, bro, you can't be soft about that shit, man. You cannot be soft about that shit. This is boxing talk, man. So I said what I said about Earl and Derrick James. I hope that it's not true. I can understand why somebody would question, because I myself in question, like, damn, bro, like all these rumors going around and shit. Will we even be hearing all these rumors if he would have whooped Bud ass? I'm gonna say it, bro. I'm gonna say it because every Errol Spence fan that's in the sound of my voice, every Errol Spence fan within the sound of my voice, we all know one thing. If Bud Crawford and Bomac was rumored to be breaking up, but after Errol Spence whooped his ass, I'd be having fun with that shit. And you would too. You know you would. If you can hear my voice right now, and you are a huge man down fan like me, and you are a huge Errol Spence fan like me, if the roles was reversed and Terence Bud Crawford was about to leave Bomac or rumored to be leaving Bomac because of money situation or whatever it is, and that shit happened after Errol Spence beat his ass, bro, we be having fun with that shit. We be having fun with that shit. I don't know if you talking to me or who you talking to, Crazy, but deuces, homie. If you talking to me and anything I said so far rubbed you the wrong way, bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. But based on the rumors, I hope they work it out. I hope they get it together, bro. Because I think you should dance with who brung you. And they Earl career is only what 3-4 years from being over. 3-4 years from being over. So finish with who gonna make you better. Oh, okay, Crazy, my bad. Who gonna make you better at this point, man? Y'all might well just finish that shit strong. Shout out to the homie Big Dog Willie, first super chat of the night. Hopefully it ain't the last. He said 2-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. EJ and DJ split is because of Bill Haney capping. Damn, that's tough. That's tough right there. That's tough right there. But anyway, I'm off of that, bro. I already spoke on that. Y'all go check out the video. I gotta come here first though, cause Big Dog was in the building. I was waiting on you. I knew you come through. I gotta come here. I gotta come here, bro. I gotta go here. And Big Dog, this ain't no disrespect to you, but Shakur Stevenson straight lied to my face, dog. He lied. Oh, you no. That's a membership, bro. You joined the channel, Omega Red. Everything you do count, bro. Even when you talking shit about how you ain't listening, you watching football, bro. I'm still fucking with you. Anyway, back to this shit. I'm talking about that tonight, Anthony Britt. That's the main topic tonight. We got 126 people in the building. I asked that y'all please smash the like button. What the lights looking like? What the lights looking like? Can we get a like check, mods, real quick? Before we continue to cook, can I get y'all to do a like check for your boy one time, man? Let me get a like check one time, man. Appreciate that, homie Zim Mill in the building. 89 likes. We got to get to 100, man. What is going on with this? My bad, y'all. We up to 97. Let's get to 100. What the hell's going on, bro? Okay. I don't have to worry about that shit later. Rozilla, what's up? All right, we up over 100, man. My phone is tripping, bro. Y'all give me a second. Let me try to restart this shit. All right, I'm trying to restart that motherfucker. All right, so this is what he said, bro. So Shakur Stevenson, man, I didn't even ask for this information, bro. I didn't ask for this information, man. I was over there on Everything Boxing Channel. I'm gonna provide y'all context, right? If you was over there and you saw when Shakur Stevenson pulled up on us and he let us answer some questions and he got on the panel with us, put 100 in the chat so I know everybody in here that know what I'm talking about, bro. If you was over there when we had the opportunity to talk to Shakur Stevenson, put 100 in the chat, bro. If you wasn't over there, don't worry about it. But if you heard it or saw it or caught it or whatever, put 100 in the chat so I know who. So I know who was over there. Okay, we good. So I don't know if y'all remember this. I don't know if y'all remember this shit. But he told me unsolicited, bro. He told us unsolicited, and I want to fight Edwin again. I want to rematch Edwin De Los Santos and show y'all what I do to him with two hands. That's what he told me. That's what he told me, bro. I didn't ask him about Edwin De Los Santos. I didn't put Edwin out there. Shit, we were talking about other fights, Raymond Tyler, trying to talk about Tank Davis and shit. He volunteered that he wanted to fight Edwin De Los Santos again. Well, today he sends out people saying rematch Santos. My thing is for what? Since when? Because y'all don't like someone's performance, they got to rematch them. Nobody arguing Shakur lost. Nobody arguing Santos got robbed. Shakur won on a bad night, and all he won. Ain't no rematch. On to the next. Bro, nobody even asked you to rematch him in the first place, but you said you wanted to fight him. You said you wanted to prove what you could do to that man with both of your good hands and shit. You did that shit, bro. Nobody asked you to do that shit, man. Nobody asked you to get on here and tell us that shit, man. And then to turn around and act like the shit came from nowhere and now you ain't got to rematch him. Now you ain't no rematch. You on to the next. Like that shit ain't happening. You beat him on your worst night, so you go on to the next, bro. Why? If like we didn't even ask you to really fight him. Like ain't nobody. We ain't tripping. Feel like it was a close ass fight, a badass performance. Okay, you moving on to the next, but you said that you was gonna fight him and that you wanted him. What changed? What changed, bro? Explain to me what changed. Why don't you want to fight him no more? Nah, my understanding is great, bro. Don't do me like that, big dog. With don't do me like that. My understanding is A1, bro. Like my homie A1 who's on. Shout out to Emmanuel Carter, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. No biscuit in the super chat. He just dropping $5 on you, boy. I appreciate you, Emmanuel. I don't like that, bro. I lose respect for shit like that. He brought up Edwin De Los Santos. He act like he big dog stepping on shit. He act like he just gonna come and show us what it is and then turn around and say some shit like this. Say some shit like this. So I tell you what, and I see the brother Omega Red. My beautiful wife is in the building. I see the homie. Cool, no problem. Shit changed. Knockout, shit changed. He changed his mind. Okay. Then his next opponent better be better. Okay, no problem. As a fight fan, because you love the fights. I'm talking to somebody that love the fights, and my homie Omega Red. You don't really fuck with the fighters and shit. You ain't got no favor. You just want to see the fights. Okay, cool, no problem. His next fight need to be better than Edwin De Los Santos. So Zaire Abdulaev ain't gonna do it. If he's fighting Raymond Muratalla because he moving on to the next from Edwin De Los Santos, no problem. No problem, bro. If you feel like you won good enough and you don't need to rematch the motherfucker, cool, no problem. No one asked you to volunteer that information. Like I don't know what else y'all want. What else y'all want from me, bro? I don't know what other way to say other than he straight up reneged. He reneged, bro. So if that's what you're doing, I hope your next fight is better than Edwin De Los Santos, bro. Lamar Jones, 2-piece, no biscuit in super chat. Salute KO from Baltimore. Tank over all of them. And here goes the Shakur protector trying his hardest. KO, after you change your mind on Frank Duckin because he fight your chosen one, Tank. That's cap, bro. Lamar Jones says, with the 2-piece, says, salute KO from B More, Tank over all of them. I agree. It's cap, bro. It's cap. I never changed my mind. I guess maybe you weren't here, but maybe someone in the chat can help you. So I'll ask the chat a question. Chat, when I was calling Frank Martin a duck, when he pulled out of Shakur Stevens, did I caveat it and say the only way this is not a duck is if he's fighting Tank Davis? From the jump. Not hindsight being 2020 when it first happened. The live is still up. The live is still up. Put 100 in the chat if I always said that from the jump. Let's do a test here. If I said that from the jump, put 100 in the chat. You can't duck a motherfucker for a harder fight, bro. I hear you. No, I didn't change my mind. I always said it. You just didn't listen, bro. And I understand because Shakur is your guy, bro. Like, I get it. You just didn't listen, though. I know everything I say, big dog. Willie. I'm not the one you can do this with, bro. Cause I'm consistent. I'm well aware. I know what my takes are. I know why I have the takes that I have, bro. I've been said that. I said that from the jump. Hey man, this shit look bad. Frank Martin out here, you know what I'm saying, looking bad, talking about a little extra oomph. Queens of Boxing Talk did a great interview. They asked him the question that we need to ask, and all he can tell us is that all he asked for was a little extra oomph. After telling the WBC we don't need to do a purse bid, after telling the WBC we got a fight done, all he asked for was a little extra oomph. He a motherfucking duck. The only thing that can save him, though, is if he's fighting Tank Davis. If he got a Tank Davis fight and he's fighting him instead of Shakur, then I'll be proven wrong. Other than that, this shit a duck. See how shit comes full circle? Same thing with Shakur. Cool, bro. You don't want to fight Edwin? Cool. No problem, bro. You change your mind. You are open to change your mind. Your next fight better be better. Your next fight better be better. That's all. That's all. Give me something better than Edwin then. Because it ain't Zaire Abdulaev. He's not better than Edwin, bro. Terence Crawford get the Tim Tszyu fight. Then Terence Crawford pull out the Tim Tszyu fight because he got a Canelo Alvarez fight. Are you calling him a duck? Rolo in the photo. I'm going to bring the shit to y'all front door because y'all my chat. I know who all y'all favorites is, bro. Rolo in the photo. Terence Crawford about to fight Tim Tszyu. He pulled out the Tim Tszyu fight because Canelo come a-calling. Did Terence Crawford duck Tim Tszyu? I'm going to bring this shit to your front door. I'm on a different type of time today. I ain't got to yell and shit to cook motherfuckers. I don't have to cuss you out or whatever. I'm just going to make you contradict yourself. No. I didn't ask you that. I asked you a yes or no question, so I'm not even reading that. Oh, yeah, see? See? Expose yourself, bro. So just so you and I know, when someone's your favorite and they go take a better fight, they not a duck. But if you ain't fucking with somebody and they take a better fight over one of your favorites, then they are a duck. Okay, bro. Okay, I got you. Moving on, though. Moving on. It's the exact same shit. It's the exact same shit, bro. And you know it is. I got one fight. I leave that fight for a better fight against a more dangerous opponent. How the fuck I duck you? If you Terence Crawford and you about to fight Tim Tszyu, but instead of fighting Tim Tszyu, you fighting Canelo Alvarez, a better, more dangerous fight. How the fuck you duck Tim Tszyu, bro? If you were Frank Martin and you about to fight Shakur Stevenson, but then instead you end up fighting Tank Davis, who's a dangerous, considered to be a better fight for way more money. How the fuck you duck Shakur Stevenson? That's okay. Keep exposing yourselves, bro. It's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind, bro. I do not mind. I do not mind at all. Savage Bo says, y'all Shakur fans better be lucky Frank didn't take that fight because Curry would have lost that night. I mean, the link's in the chat if somebody want to come tell me how that shit is different. I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. Key Alexandra becoming a member to the channel. Appreciate you, Key. Appreciate you, Key. I move to the next Shakur topic, though. Links in the chat if y'all want to keep talking about that shit. Shakur popped off again. Will his action match his words? This is what he said, bro. This is what he said. Hold on. Hold on a second. The only Shakur defender willing to hit the link. Just hit the link. Hold on. Let me fix this shit. Get that. Get that. Give me a second, big dog. Hold on a second. Okay, I think we good. All right, go ahead, big dog. What's up, man? Talk to me.
It's okay, yo. Man, what's up with this Frank thing, man? How do you come with this scenario that he knew about the Tank fight before he dropped a fight with Shakur?
We already had this conversation.
I know, but you keep on you ain't proved nothing yet. You just saying it. You have no proof of that.
Have you proved that he didn't?
No, you can't do that.
Have you proved that he didn't? It's a yes or no question.
No.
All right,
so how do you know he did?
That's
so
my opinion.
He did?
That's my opinion. Just like your opinion.
So keep it as your opinion. Don't say it's fact.
I never said that.
Dude, you just said
the fact
you
is,
said why do you duck for a fight when you knew you had the Tank fight?
That's my opinion.
You said.
That's my opinion, yes.
Okay.
But the fact
So as we know right now, he didn't. As we know him right now, he gave up the Tank fight.
The fact of the matter is, if you take that to the side, the fact of the matter is, Tank Davis is a more dangerous fighter than Shakur Stevenson. Tank Davis gets you more money than Shakur Stevenson. Tank Davis gets you the same world title that Shakur Stevenson would get you. And Tank Davis is you actually beating someone that's a champion instead of just fighting somebody for a vacant belt. So your opinion is he pulled out of the fight KO. He didn't know about it. He didn't know about the Tank fight before he pulled out of the Frank Martin fight. Before he pulled out of the Shakur fight, that's a fucking duck. My opinion is, nah, bro, he wouldn't pull out the fight without something better lined up. That of course they gave him a call and gave him a heads up that Tank Davis could be on the table. Well, who the fuck would do that? Who would pass up a title opportunity with nothing else planned or nothing else lined up? I believe that he did know, but those are our opinions. Neither one of us can prove them. So let's throw those out the window. They're gone. So we don't even have to talk about that shit no more.
So he's still a duck for 2023, right?
What you mean? No.
He's still a duck for 2023.
No, sir.
Okay, so
no, sir. No, sir.
Okay. But the proof is
the only way that man
we do know he pulled out the fight though.
That man the duck is if you pull out of a fight and you fight a lesser fighter, or you pull out of a fight and you're getting less money, or you pull out of a fight and you're getting less legacy, then you duck that motherfucker.
I said in 2023. Let's be real.
If you
in 2023, so when is this fight? When is this fight with Tank right now? When is it? When is the fight with Tank?
It's supposed to be in June.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, June 15th.
So the man who had a fight in a contract failed to sign it, or he signed it and then pulled out, and there was a date set for it, but there's no date set for Tank.
First of all, is his assertion that he didn't sign. So there's your opinion. There's no way for us to prove that he signed or prove that he didn't sign. Number one. Number two, he never fought again. It's not like he fought somebody and then he is fighting Tank. That's the problem that you're having with getting it by me, and why I disagree with you. He didn't take another fight. If he took another fight, I'd be 100% with you. All he did was pull out of that fight, and instead, he's still getting a title shot. He's fighting on pay-per-view instead of free TV. And the fighter that he is fighting is considered by many to be better than Shakur Stevenson. Now, Shakur Stevenson fans and top-rank employees think that Shakur is better than Tank. But Tank Davis fans and a lot of analysts in boxing think that Tank is better than Shakur. But he for damn sure at minimum is on the same level in terms of in the ring and outside the ring. The perks of beating him, the perks of fighting him far outweigh the perks of beating and fighting Shakur. Shakur Stevenson is a prop to put on free TV because ESPN need a date to fill. Hey, yo, Top Rank, we got Formula One weekend. Can y'all just put Shakur on the card real quick for Thursday? We just want the people to have some shit to do while they really here for Formula One weekend. We just want them to have some shit to do while they in town. So can you just throw Shakur on a Thursday night card, please? Tank Davis is the event, bro. The benefits of fighting Tank Davis far outweigh the benefits of fighting Shakur Stevenson. You can't call a man a duck for that. You can't.
So honestly, all you just said he can fight in this big. Okay. Anybody in Frank Martin's position, if given the opportunity, will make the exact same decision. Shakur Stevenson is about to have a fight for July 6th. If he got a call right now and said, yo, instead of fighting that fight July 6th, he can fight June 15th against Tank Davis, he's pulling out of that fucking fight to fight Tank Davis because it's more money. It's a bigger fight. Same with Lomachenko. If Lomachenko got a call right now and say, yo, instead of fighting Kambosos, you can fight for way more money. Instead of fighting him in May, you can fight Tank Davis in June. Guess what he gonna do? He gonna pull out that fucking fight and he gonna fight Tank Davis. Just like anybody. After all that talking, you don't know that. You don't know that, right? You don't know. Hold on. You don't know they called Frank up after all that talking.
You say what?
Like you said, it's your opinion. After all that talk, you don't know they called Frank up to ask him not to fight Shakur.
You don't know that they didn't.
Oh man. Okay.
So since I don't know, like, bro, I don't know if they called him or not. Now, my logic and common sense can get me to where I'm like, yeah, bro, they hit Frank up. That's why he pulled out. They let him know that they had Tank on deck. But whatever, bro. That's where my logic take me. Your logic take you somewhere else. Let's take our logics out of it because you a smart brother and I'm a smart brother. We can just go with the facts, bro. We can just
the fact that he pulled out.
Go with the facts. The fact
he pulled out.
The fact is he pulled out of the Shakur Stevenson fight. He's fighting Tank Davis instead. The fact is Tank Davis is a way bigger fight for him than Shakur Stevenson. The fact is Tank Davis offers him the same shot as a world title that Shakur Stevenson offers him. Those are the facts that we know that are on paper that can't nobody argue. Given those facts, I'm not in a position where I'm gonna call that man a duck because it's too many things to where I'm looking at it like anybody in his position would make the same decision too. Benavidez has a fight coming up right now against Gobstick. If he got a call right now and say, yo, if you pull out of the Gobstick fight, you guarantee Canelo in September. He already signed, but he don't want to risk you not making it to the fight. Then guess what he gonna do? He gonna pull out of that Gobstick fight and he gonna wait on Canelo.
You're talking about people who are already signed to fight a fight. Frank was
make it even worse.
Frank signed and dropped out for some mysterious reason.
Big Dog Willie, that would make it even worse though, homie. They already signed. They already got dates. And they would be willing to pull out. You know they would.
Nobody knows. This is what I'm saying. Nobody knows. Okay, anyway, we've been going over this way too long. Okay, you think what you think, I think what you think. All right, man.
All right, shout out to my homie Big Dog Willie, bro.
All right.
Appreciate you supporting the channel. All right, on to the next thing about Shakur Stevenson, bro. And shout out to the homie Big Dog Willie, man. Appreciate him pulling up and giving his piece. Shakur Stevenson said this today too, right? He says, they say it's excuses, but shit I'm saying is facts. I didn't rehydrate properly. I fucked up my hand, fucked up my shoulder, and won a world title on the same night against a really good fighter. Say what you want, but I know I'm the best fighter in the sport. Niggas can't beat me on the worst night of my life. How y'all gonna deal with this version of me? He say he coming to step on shit. That he coming to step on shit. I got two things for Shakur in this regard, bro. I got two things for Shakur in this regard. Point number one for Shakur Stevenson, bro. Point number one. Fight how you talk. If you're going to go in there and step on shit, I need you to go in there, barely make them miss, barely make them pay. Show me that Jamel Herring Shakur Stevenson against whoever the fuck it is. Whoever the fuck it is. Number two. You just added an excuse, homie. You just added another one. Now you talking about your rehydration and shit, bro. Now I seen the paperwork for your hand and your shoulder, whatever. But now you didn't rehydrate properly either. Where that shit come from, bro? I know, Mr. Boxing Fanatics. It's the same arguments, bro. Bella Faith, what's up? We gonna get there though. I know y'all heard to talk about Bud Crawford, Bud fans. We gonna get there, I promise. So I didn't like that part of it, but number one, fight how you talk, bro. Shakur talks a good game, bro. He talks a good game, a real good game. I need you to go in there, and I don't need to see lateral movement, shawty. I don't need to see defensive fighter extraordinaire. Everybody in this chat, it's 170 people. Everybody know you got defense, bro. All y'all in the chat know this man defense, top 3 in the world at minimum. We know this, bro. Andre Nova, what up? We all know the man, top 3 defensive fighter. Period, bro. Show us what that offense looking like. Show us how you transition from defense to offense against somebody that's dangerous, against somebody that's a threat to you, bro. That is what I want to see. No matter how many times you tweet at me, no matter how many times you tweet what you gonna do to fans and how cold you are and all this shit, you have to go make believers out of people. And you do that by Mr. Mechanical just put in the chat, fight how you talk. Or like he said it, walk it like you talk it, bro. You don't need to have all this aggressive Twitter shit, all this aggressive social media shit, then get in the ring and you defensive short. I want to see that special shit. I want to see you walk and chew gum at the same time. Be a defensive wizard while taxing the motherfucking ass every time they make a mistake. Yeah. That's what I want to see. Talk your shit, Rolo, on the photo. I don't fear nothing. Tank gonna step on them. But talk your shit, because we ain't soft over here. Talk. Put something else in my chat, bro. You know I'm not gonna get in my feelings, dog. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, bro. What else I was gonna say? The other thing, yeah, J.A. Swim without getting wet for me, dog. The other thing I want to say, okay, you the best fighter in the world. You gonna show this, you gonna show that, bro. I need to see what you gonna do. I need to see what you gonna do with this free agency shit, bro. If you decide that you gonna stay at Top Rank, then all I need to hear Rolo talking about is you stepping on Loma, you stepping on motherfucking Navarrete, Teofimo, Muratala, Keyshawn Davis. I don't want y'all to say shit. He don't need to say shit about Tank Davis if he take his ass back to Top Rank, bro. Sorry, bro. Walk it like you talk. Show us that. Don't say shit about Devin Haney. Don't say shit about Richardson Hitchens. I don't want to hear nothing about Super L Matias, because we all know you Thursday night shouted, bro. You free TV shouted. Your name ain't big enough for no cross-promotional shit. Okay? So, I don't want to hear you say no. If you resign, bro, I don't want to hear nothing. I'm just waiting on the call. Everybody ducking me. Won't nobody give me a chance. Won't nobody do this. You can say that if you go over there and you try to make a deal and they say, nah, bro, he ain't on the table. Then you can be like, look, I tried to go over there and they ain't offer me shit. They only offer me this fighter. They only offer me that fighter. What's up, King D? So that's where I'm at with it, bro. Like, I like him popping this shit, but honestly, it's oversaturated. At this point, I just want to see him fight. Damn, Ronnie taking shots. Damn, Ronnie. Average speed. I think he above average speed. Average athleticism. Below average punching power. Solid defense. No offense to speak of. That's Shakur in a nutshell. Damn, he ain't high on Shakur at all. So you got Raymond Muratala taxing his ass, bro. We got 1-2 in the building. Thank you. My homie everyone said, hey, you got to keep that same energy with Tank versus Pitbull, KO. He hurt his hand in what? Round 8, round 9, but still had another hand to get the job done. He still could have attempted to stop his ass, though. He hurt his hand in the middle of round 5 as he was turned up on Pitbull. And you can still go to that fight and you'll find punches that Tank Davis threw at Pitbull Cruz with one hand that Shakur Stevenson never attempted. Tank Davis was still throwing his fucking left hand was hurt. You can still go find him trying to throw right-handed uppercuts, right-handed hooks, while also being defensive and moving around the ring. Go show me Shakur throwing them punches. Go back and watch the Shakur Edwin fight and go show me the Shakur hooks. Go show me the Shakur uppercuts. Go show me them hoes, man. And then come back and holler at your boy, man. You feel me? But yeah, that like he popping off. I like that shit. He got to fight July 6th. Go make an example out of somebody, Shakur. Because all that other shit, man, I ain't like. Okay. I heard this before. Let's get to a couple of more notes real quick, and then we'll get to the main topic. I know what y'all here for, man. Number one, a little thing we gotta get to. Conor Benn, I don't know if y'all caught this. A lot of people don't cover Conor Benn, but you know I'm gonna give y'all all the all of the news. And in case y'all missed it, Conor Benn lost his motherfucking ability to fight in UK again. So it was a organization. Let me find it, bro. So he had got cleared, and then UCAD and the British Board of Boxing Control appealed that shit, and then he lost his license again. So he had appealed. Hold on. Give me a second. It's pulling up. Something over my phone, bro. Okay, there you go. So, yeah, so the British Board of Boxing Control in UCAD appealed the NADP ruling because the NADP said that he can go ahead and get his license back and fight in the UK. UCAD and British Board of Boxing Control came back, appealed that shit, and they won a lawsuit or whatever. So now his ass is back trying to come back over here to fight in America at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time in the afternoon, bro. I'm just glad that egg-eating, cheating-ass motherfucker is dealing with the consequences of his action because he is a drug cheat. That man had women pregnancy pills in his system, bro. What's that shit called? Man, I wish my wife was in the chat. What's that women hormone called, man? Progesterone or some shit? How you a grown-ass man, you got levels of progesterone that's higher than a pregnant woman, bro? That man a cheating ass dude, bro. And I'm glad they got his ass, man. I'm so glad they got his ass, bro. Let him come on back to America and get some of that Jaron Boots in his work, man. Moving on from that, though. Jaron Ennis won his lawsuit. He is now a free agent. Where will he land? Where do y'all want him to land? What do y'all think a good spot for him is, man? Because Jaron Boots Ennis was trying to become free because his promoter, Cameron Duncan, unfortunately passed away. And so since that wasn't who he signed up to, I believe Cameron Duncan's daughter was going to take over the company. Jaron Boots Ennis didn't want to stay there anymore, so he won his appeal with his lawsuit with prejudice, meaning that what he was suing for, when they give you the ruling and they dismiss the case with prejudice, that means they're dismissing the case in favor of the motherfucker that was suing. So Jaron Boots Ennis will be a free agent. We're going to see where he lands. J.A. Dixon, I don't give a fuck. Just land in the ring somewhere. Will you please fight again, Boots? Will you please fight again, bro? J.A. Dixon be getting frustrated with him, man. KC Boxing Network in the building. What's up, OG? So what I say to that is, I just hope he land where the smoke is at. You look at 147 to 154, his next two weight classes in the next 3 or 4 years, it makes perfectly good sense for him to stay right where he at Premier Boxing Champions. Premier Boxing Champions. Cornelius Jenkins says Eddie will get him fights. Real quick, Cornelius, who are the fighters at 147 over there on the zone? Who over there? Who over there? Ronnie, he gonna be on the free card. He the first Amazon Prime free card. Him and Cool Boy Steph headlining, bro. Cornelius, who's over there? You think that Eddie Hearn gonna feed Conor Benn to him? Joseph Jackson says, who's at PBC? Let's see, shall we? You got Mario Barrios. You got Iman Stanionis that does business with him. Both of them are WBC and WBA champions in waiting. Iman Stanionis is the regular WBA. He'll be moved up once Terence Crawford vacates that belt. WBC, once Terence Crawford vacates that, Mario Barrios will be moved up so he can unify at 147. Then you go up to 154 Premier Boxing Champions. I mean, let's count them. Jesus Ramos, Erickson Lubin, Tim Tszyu, Jermell Charlo, Earl Spence will be up there at 154. Sebastian Fundora is there at 154. Brian Mendoza is doing business with them. I mean, do you need more names? I don't know what you want me to tell you, bro. I don't know. I mean, Virgil Ortiz is a golden boy fighter. And will Oscar De La Hoya offer him up? Will Oscar De La Hoya offer Virgil Ortiz after what's probably gonna happen to Ryan Garcia and after? Yeah, like I don't know. Rozilla being a member for 2 months out of the top 5 at 135. Which of them calling for Shakur? Who do you consider top 5? No Tank calling for him. Loma ain't calling for him. Loma ducked his ass. So you got Shakur, Loma, Tank. Frank Martin ain't calling for him because he got the Tank fight. Who else you got in there, bro? Who else you got in there? He said he should go to BLK Prime. Hell no. Hell no. Kilo, what up? Hell no. You tripping, dog. You out your mind, bro. So we'll see where he land, but that is important to know. Speaking of where he will land, his next fight looks like a goddamn slaughter. So for those y'all don't know, there was supposed to be a purse bid scheduled for Jaron Ennis and Cody Crowley. That purse bid has been called off. It was supposed to go down this Friday. It got called off because looks like both sides have come to an agreement. For Cody Crowley to get his mandatory shot at Jaron Ennis IBF welterweight world championship. Let me just say for Cody Crowley, I hope somebody loves you and does not allow you to take this fight. Yeah. I hope someone loves you and does not allow you to take this fight. This is a horrible, absolutely horrible matchup for Cody Crowley, bro. I don't even think the channel members will get mad at me for saying this because it's a foregone conclusion. Bro, this is horrible. I agree, Key, let him fight. I'm just saying it's not Motor City. It's not a competitive fight. You got a dude with no feet that like to come forward with a basic high guard that throw a lot of punches that's not really powerful. I will bet you 1,000 push-ups with your trolling ass. You gotta be trolling. King of Kings. You gotta be trolling. You know boxing too well to make that pick. You know boxing way too well to be seriously making that pick. If you want me to say what's up, bro, all you had to do was just say what's up, KO. All you had to do was just say what's up, KO. So the purse bid got called off. Apparently they came to an agreement. He said facts. Just yeah. I know. You know your boxing way too well. Right? You got to be joking. Oh, the little funny. You should bring that up. And you know I didn't have time to type it. You know I didn't have time to type it, bro. Come on, man. I'm your one-stop shop, Delil. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, please. For those of you that are new here. And please, support the grind. Support the hard work, man. Hit the super chat. Hit the cash app. We working over here, man. We're trying to put in that work. Subrel Matias, Liam Paro in Puerto Rico. Liam Paro said, I'm taking on the so-called boogeyman. I'm going to shock the world. I would just say, Liam Paro, I hope you have good insurance, bro. What up, Just Do? I see you in the building. My homie Just Do. Go subscribe to his channel. I hope you got good insurance, bro. Real talk. I really do. Because Matias a bad motherfucker, man. He a bad motherfucker up there at 140. I don't think nobody at 140 can fuck with him. She say praise for Paro. Yeah, Matias versus Paro. Good defense. But like I told y'all, 3-fight deal. Paro first. And then it's supposed to be the winner of Richardson Hitchens and Gustavo Lemons. And then the last fight will be either Devin Haney or Regis Prograis. You clearly don't know nothing about boxing, bro. This really a step-up fight for for Matias. That's the funny part. But that's a casual ass comment, bro. That is a casual ass comment. Number one, Liam Paro is about as good as Jukinbayev. He's about as good as Ponce. He's about as good as Ergashev. He's about as good as it's another one I'm missing. Ergashev, Ponce, Jukinbayev. Those three right there give like, bro, you can't be serious, bro. You can't be serious, bro. You better go look at who. Oh, the dude that went the distance with him, but unfortunately passed away after Dadashev, Maxim Buddy McGirt's old. He could box his ass off. Buddy McGirt's guy that tragically lost his life in the ring after the fight, bro. Come on, bro. King of King Boxing's becoming a member to the channel. Appreciate you, bro. So you saying Matias ain't fighting nobody? No, I'm just saying Matias ain't fought nobody to a casual fan like you. To a diehard fan who understands who Ponce was and who understands who Ergashev is, he done been in there with some killers, bro. He done been in there with some killers. You just don't know them. Because you only follow Devin Haney, bro. So you're a Devin Haney fan. You go, Devin Haney, boxing, right? Oh, no, you go, Devin Haney, Bill Haney, boxing. Secretly though, is for you is Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Bill Haney boxing. You like a closet Tank Davis fan. You and Jonathan like order all the Tank Davis fights, and y'all be watching and shit, and y'all be like, man, I love the way he knocked people out. I just can't let nobody know because I already chose Devin. Like, but you secretly, bro, you secretly a Tank fan. So for you, it's Tank, then Devin, then Bill, then boxing. See. For me, it's boxing and then everything else. So I can tell you about Shohan Ergashev out of Uzbekistan. I can tell you about a sleeper in the super lightweight division named Landolfo Delgado out of Mexico, former Olympian, 19-0 with 14 knockouts. That's a goddamn savage in that ring and a problem for a lot of the top guys at 140. I can talk to you about these fighters, bro. I can talk to you about these guys. I could talk to you about Raymond Muratalla before it became popular to talk about him. I could talk to you about Abdullah Mason before it became popular to talk about him. Jesse Bam Rodriguez before it became popular to talk about him. Fucking Junto Nakatani before it became popular to talk about him. So we don't fan the same, you and I, Joseph. You're here to learn, so let me teach you. You're here to learn, so let me teach you, bro. Let me teach you a little something, man. Let me teach you a little something, dog. You know what I mean? Motherfucking Matias is making undefeated fighters who show a lot of fucking heart and a lot of power, making them say, I think my life is more important. I think my life is more important. Yeah, he's making undefeated top-ranked contenders with 90% KO ratios and 85% KO ratios and huge amateur pedigree. He making them say, you know what? I want my life. I prefer my life. So I'm just gonna stay in the corner. I'm just gonna stay in the corner. Rick Timms, what's up? I'm just gonna stay in the corner. I prefer my life. Okay. Okay. I would like Devin to drop Ryan Garcia. Drop the fight and make the Matias fight at this point. Nah, Matias fights are already made. That ain't happening. But I mean, yes, Devin and Matias is a better fight than Ryan and Devin. And you gotta heavily favor Matias in that fight. Gotta heavily favor Matias in that fight by bludgeoning. What's up, A's Gunsling? Appreciate that compliment, man. We working. Anyway, moving on from that. William Old School, what's up, homie? What's up with you, man? Matthew, I see you laughing. I don't know. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm dead ass serious. If the odds come out for Devin and Matias, and they got them hoes heavily favored Devin, and that fight happening, bro, I'm putting my money on Matias. Blunt Sports, becoming a member for 2 months, says, why you got Matias over Haney? Haney ain't gonna be able to keep him off of him. Haney ain't gonna be able to keep him off of him. And again, bro, all that footwork and shit, that shit sound good till you get a motherfucker that's gonna make you fight. Till you get a motherfucker that don't care about all that footwork. Hold on, what I slide past, bro? Oh, Russell versus Matias, fire. I got Matias whooping his ass too. I think Matias is the best fighter at 140 pounds, bro. Like, whoever you name at 140 ain't fucking with him. But why do I have? Because he ain't gonna be able to keep him up off of. And when a motherfucker don't care about all your skills and shit, and they just keep coming to you, then it's time to fight. It's time to fight. And I think he gonna turn that shit into a fight, and it's over with. Fight's over. Fight's over. Because you can't grab him. He bigger and stronger than you. His hands are fast. And if he just don't care, he's going to get inside. So some examples of that, right? And I've given these examples before, right? An example of this, right? If you talk about footwork, if you talk about boxing pedigree and boxing experience and amateur experience, if you talk about these things and you talk about ring IQ and being slick in the ring and all that, if you talk about those things, you would say Demetrius Andrade has those things over David Benavidez. You would say he got better footwork. You would say that he got a better amateur pedigree. He got more experience, been fighting longer. He's just a damn good fighter. You would say, oh, David Benavidez, he's square up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really got no defense like that. He allow himself to get hit when he coming inside. He just got a high guard, and you would think that. But because David Benavidez said, I don't really give a fuck about what you got going on. Like, your power ain't shit. He just pressed forward on his ass, and what Boo-Boo had to do? He just had to fucking sit down and fight him. When you compare David Benavidez and fucking Caleb Plant, you would say Caleb Plant, better footwork, faster hands, slicker fighter, fight off his back foot better, but can go forward at the same time. You say that about Caleb Plant, like, bro, he got skills. He more skilled than David Benavidez. Again, you would say, man, look, Caleb Plant got Caleb Plant got defense. David ain't got no defense. Caleb Plant got feet. David ain't got no feet. You would say that shit. But then they get in the ring, and guess what happened? About 5-6 rounds, all that shit go out the window because the motherfucker just pressing you and don't give a fuck. He's just pressing on you and don't give a fuck. Like, bro, I don't care. All that footwork, that shit cool. Here I come. Oh, you made me miss that time. Here I come. You pivoted out that time. I'm still coming. Oh, that little jab, that shit cute. That little jab you threw, that's nice. Here I come. And then eventually what happened? Kenny Bayless had to save Caleb Plant from getting knocked the fuck out. Had to save him from getting knocked the fuck out. With guys like David Benavidez, which is why I like Morrell over him. With guys like Subriel Matias, which is why I would give a counter puncher with power. Damn, who's in the super lightweight division that fight like that? I really, honestly, counter puncher with power, some good feet, pivoting, but can plant and stop and pop your ass. All the motherfuckers with power is super lightweight right now. They all come forward like a Gary Antoine Russell come forward fighter. Where's that guy at 140? Maybe T.O., but his power ain't popping at 140 like that. He hit Campos with all that shit, but the kitchen sink couldn't get him out of there. So I wouldn't even include T.O. in that. But the point I'm making to y'all is with people that fight like Subriel Matias, people that fight like David Benavidez, people that fight like Artur Beterbiev, that boxing and moving shit not gonna work, bro. You have to plant your feet, crack them motherfuckers with some shit to get their respect. Or crack their ass with some shit to stop them and make them stop in their tracks. If all you doing is pity-patting, jabbing, and moving, bro, they coming to you. They coming to get your ass. They coming to get you. So it ain't no hate or nothing. I just think it's a bad matchup. A dude that like to jab, like to use distance, that don't like to engage, that don't like to fight on the inside. What's his chances? If you take his name out of him, what's his chances of keeping that motherfucker up off of him? Take their names out of it, bro. Take their names out of it. If you got a pressure fighter that's coming forward, they got fast hands, that got power, that's knocked out everyone they ever been in the ring with, going against a boxer, they got good movement, they got a good jab, that's a good counterpuncher, but don't have the power to make that pressure fighter be honest, fuck y'all think gonna happen. Fuck y'all think gonna happen. And listen, I ain't mad at nobody riding. Ride for your guy. We got Karma Serene, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Appreciate the super chat, Karma. We got Barney Mari Riri, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Salute KO86 TV. Salute to the grind. Duran Leonard 2 is what I'm thinking. Hey, I mean, that's your guy. You rock with him. But I mean, comparing either of them two to either of them two, I think is disrespectful to them two. And everybody know what two I'm talking about. I'm gonna say it again. Comparing either of them two to either of them two is disrespectful to them two. So I ain't saying Subriel Matias is no Roberto Duran and Devin Haney ain't no Ray Leonard. Ray Leonard, nah. If you can't see his IQ, Joseph, then I would just say, study boxing more, bro. But then again, you think Subriel Matias ain't been in the ring with nobody, so I gotta remember who I'm talking to sometimes. Bro. Like you don't think Subriel Matias been in the ring with nobody of substance. You don't think nobody he fought is good. So you mean you saying that he had no IQ really don't hold no weight. Joseph, you don't have a boxing IQ, bro. You don't have an IQ. How you gonna say that a fighter that's a world champion ain't got no IQ when you don't have no boxing IQ, Joseph? You don't have an IQ, bro. I'm gonna let your brother come up here and take up for you, though. Let me get him right. Talking about some IQ. He ain't got no IQ. You don't have IQ, bro. Jonathan, what's up? Talk to me.
What's up, KO?
Chilling. Nah, Joseph, hold on real quick, Jonathan. Nah, Joseph ain't no troll. He really mean that shit. He gonna ride. Him, his brother that's up here now, Nick J Grant Jr., who else in here, man? And a lot of the Devin Haney fans, that what I say. Oh, with G5, I see you in the building. Devin Haney fans gonna ride. I ain't got no problem with it. They gonna ride. Quick, I see you in the building too. What's up, Quick? They gonna ride. I ain't got no problem with it. Ride shit, because I'm gonna ride too. So do your thing. Go ahead, Jonathan. What you got for the show, bro?
KO, you compared Paro to his best wins, right? And you said that Paro is on the same level as them. And I don't think much of Paro. So basically, you're saying this all this guy's top level wins that you say that he shows all this great stuff that you see, making people quit and stuff like he do that, punching people hard. But for you to say that he got a chance of beating Devin Haney, it's crazy to me. When you compare all his top wins to Liam Paro. That's wild.
I mean,
he hasn't even been on the skill level as Devin Haney. The type of battles he's been in. Matias don't know nothing about that.
Who had better when Devin Haney fought Regis Prograis? Who had better wins at 140?
Devin Haney never fought at 140. What are you saying? That's not.
So did Regis Prograis' experience at 140 and the fact that he fought Josh Taylor and had more experience at 140, did it matter in the ring against Devin Haney?
Because Devin Haney has fought a higher level competition than Regis Prograis.
So Devin Haney beat Regis Prograis because he had fought a higher level of competition.
Yes.
Okay, see, I disagree. I believe Devin Haney beat Regis Prograis because he had better footwork, he had a better jab, he was a better counter puncher, he was more defensively responsible, and overall
no,
more.
It's that too. It's that too. But he's fought at a higher level.
That's the only. That's the only reason.
No,
that's the only reason. That's the only reason.
That's the only reason. Your experience goes with it too.
Your experience does not fight for you.
Each fight, he get better and better each fight. He just don't stay the same. So after
you get better, you get better and better each fight.
So after fighting Lomachenko,
you get better and better each fight. So why was Lomachenko so trash in the fight against Jermaine Ortiz? If you get better and better each fight, why was Regis Prograis Why was Regis? Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done, bro. Why was Regis Prograis worse? Why did Regis Prograis perform worse against Zorilla than he did against Zepeda, and then perform worse against Haney than he did against Zorilla? If you get better and better with each fight.
Talking about his performance, or what did the other guy do to make him perform like that, or was he just performing that bad? Was he? You just saying he's.
You said that a fighter gets. You said a fighter gets better and better with each fight. I've given you now.
You should.
You should. Multiple examples.
That doesn't go for every fighter.
Just because you should doesn't mean that happens.
You're trying to put that for every fighter. Every fighter doesn't fit in that boat.
Listen, all I'm telling you is somebody that does this is somebody that does this every week, that monetizes it. Our channel members are happy with the predictions. They're happy with the content that we give them. As someone that's been able to do that, I'm telling you that on the list of things that win you a fight, the people that you fought before that fight is lower on the list than your skill level, your mentality, your talent, your heart, and all the things that go into it. That's low on the level. So when you want to talk about resume, and that's why somebody performed well, I look at maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 other things.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not. You're taking everything I said out of context.
Yes.
I'm saying.
You're saying how can you pick Matias? You asked me how can I pick Matias?
Because of the level he has fought at.
Bro, you asked me how can I pick Matias over Devin when Matias has not fought the level of competition that Devin Haney has fought. That's your overall point, bro. I have very good comprehension. That's your overall point. I'm telling you that I think Matias wins because regardless of whether or not you think Devin fought good competition and Matias fought bad competition, I'm here to tell you the dude that Matias just fucking fought, Ergashev, will fuck up Jojo Diaz. The guy that Subrel just fought, if he fought Regis Prograis, the version that Devin fought, he will fuck him up too.
We don't know that.
Devin has better. Devin has better. That's my opinion.
It's the weight.
That's my opinion.
It's a weight factor in there too. So
that's my opinion.
You got to.
That's my opinion
and everything. So it's
really and that's what matters in a fight, Jonathan. Your weight.
No, I'm saying what weight they'll fight at because they're in 2 different weight classes, not in the same weight class.
Does Ergashev fight tomorrow, Mr. Mechanical? Because I shot that video tonight. I shot that video today, and I don't want to. Hold on, I thought he fought on the 29th, bro. Hold on, Jonathan. This is something totally. Hold on. Shit. Ergashev. Damn, he do fight tomorrow. Okay, I gotta hurry up. And Shishkin. I gotta drop both of them bitches tomorrow morning. Okay. Appreciate the heads up, bro. I shot them videos and shit. Damn. I'm dropping them first thing tomorrow morning. I gotta make sure I drop those 2 first. Go ahead, Jonathan. What was you saying?
But anyway, we gonna figure out who gonna beat who regardless. Because he said he going for undisputed.
No, I don't think Devin gonna fight him, bro.
He said he going for undisputed. So
he said he stayed. He said he was staying at 130. He said he was staying at 135 for a tank fight. I'd rather see what he do.
Tank never sent the offer. He did.
I'd rather continue to predict what he's gonna do and be correct as I've always been. So I'm gonna say he's not gonna fight him. I'm not gonna take him at his word
because
you can take him. You can take him at his word, bro. You a fan of his? Rock on, homie. Take Devin at his word. I don't believe he'll ever fight him. I don't believe him and Matias.
Hey, everybody got opinions. I can't knock you for your opinion, even though it sounds much hating.
It's not hate,
hater like You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he's going to fight Matias. That's not me hating on him. So if he fights him, I'll be pleasantly surprised.
So if he said he want to fight him, what you don't believe him?
No, I believe it when I see him. I believe it when I see it. I think Devin's gonna try to go for like a Teofimo Lopez. I think he's gonna try to go for him. And I think he may move up to 147 and he may go for Mario Barrios. But I don't think he's gonna fight Super. I don't think he's gonna fight Super.
He said he want everything. So Super comes with everything.
I mean, everybody that has a fight coming up wants everything, Jonathan. Have you not learned anything from me yet, bro? When people have a fight coming up, they want undisputed. They want to fight this guy. They want to fight that guy. They want to go over here and get this fight. They calling out this guy. We'll see what happens when he's done.
Devin Haney is the only guy that says the stuff he wants and goes to get it. He's the only guy that does that and has done that in the past.
Okay.
He got a history of going to go get undisputed when he said he wanted. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He got a history in going up. He got a history in going up in weight when he said he wanted something too.
When he went up in weight, he already said he was going up in weight. You just chose not to.
He said he was staying at 135 before that.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
KO.
All right, bro.
He did not say that. We go back
to
the
we was talking about Matias. We was talking about Matias and Haney. You got anything else on that? Because I'm moving on.
No, when he fight him, we gonna see who wins.
He's not gonna fight him.
Okay.
And if he does fight him, I got Matias. Unless he fights him 5-6 years from now.
I can't argue Hayden spirit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do this.
That's
bad. That's just you put bad energy in the air. Like, why wouldn't you? As a fight fan, you should be pushing for that. You sound pretty negative to me. He ain't.
Because I am negative on that fight. I don't think it's gonna happen.
You sound.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think he's gonna fight Matias.
For you to be such a boxing fan, you know what I'm saying? I would expect you to be like, man, pushing for fights like that. But I guess we not in the same.
Of course, I'm gonna push for the fight. I want Matias to get a big opportunity. I don't think Devin's gonna fight him.
I ain't heard it. You said you was pushing for Matias all 2024.
That means you only watch my videos with Devin Haney in the title, bro.
No, I don't. No, that's
you only watch my videos with Devin Haney in the title. It's not my fault, dog. It's not my fault, dog. If that shit got Devin in the title, the only videos that you and your brother watch more than when Devin's in the title is when Tank is in the title, bro.
Nah, because all your other videos.
Because y'all secretly love Tank Davis.
You don't say anything.
You only watch my videos when Devin's in the title. Did you watch my Terence Crawford video yesterday?
KO, you tried. I already told you this. I only comment when you say things wrong, and you only happen to put the wrong information out when it comes to Devin Haney.
Already. Yet you've never happened to beat me in a debate. But I'm always wrong.
I think I have.
You on record. I'll be so right. I'll be so right. You can't even refute me no more. So you just say, "Nah, you wasn't right. You just was assuming, bro."
Nah.
That was you, dog. That was you, bro.
I'm saying what you're doing. That's a fact. That's what you do.
When I assumed it, and it happened, was I right?
On what situation?
What are we? All right, bro. You got it.
I'm not
you
answering
got it.
any.
You got it, bro.
Why do you ask leading questions? What's I don't know.
You know it's on video, right?
No, it's cool.
It's on a live stream, right?
It's cool, but your questions are leading.
Of course they are. Of course they are, because I'm good at debating.
What topic? I've talked to you multiple times. It could have been about this topic, that topic. You just ask it in general, so you could be like, "Nah, man, on this thing." Then bring it up, "Nah, man," and it has nothing to do with what I said. You just want to.
Hold on a second. This ain't got nothing to do with running. Somebody lying on me, bro. Somebody say, "Oh, he's such a Devin hater. He picked Regis to win." Get him right, Ronnie, president of the members committee, man. Y'all boys be tripping, man. Y'all be out y'all mind. I don't know whoever wrote that, but maybe you should join up to the channel and you'll see who I'm really picking and who I'm not picking to win the fight, bro. Kendrell Martinez says, you lose KO, you always lose debate every time. Why is that? I mean, maybe you can come up here and hit the link and I'll explain it to you, Kendrell. First of all, I ain't never met a Mexican named Kendrell, but whatever. Maybe you married and took your woman's name. I don't know. But Kendrell, you're welcome to hit that link though. You're more than welcome to hit that link.
I'm gonna hop back in the chat, KO.
All right, bro, take it easy. Kendrell, did I hurt your feelings? Somebody get him the fuck up out of here. How about that? Somebody get him up out my chat, man. Since you ain't gonna hit the link, get your ass up out my chat, man. Y'all get him the fuck up out of here, man. Anyway, moving on, bro. Moving on out for that, bro. But yeah, like I was saying before Jonathan hit the link, bro, I just think that it's a bad matchup for Devin. Do I want the fight to happen? Of course I do. I just don't think Devin's gonna fight him. It's a risky fight. It's not a big fight. It's way less money on the table. He can have more winnable fights that fit his matchup style better with other fighters that got bigger names. I think that's what he's gonna do. That's just my opinion. Now, if he proved me wrong on some soldier shit, on some G shit, you can't do nothing but give him respect and give him credit for that. That's just what it is. But I just don't think he's gonna do that because I don't think that's the move that they looking to make, bro. It just is what it is. Moving on, bro. What else I gotta talk about this. Then we gotta get to the Terence Crawford, Tim Tszyu shit. This is why I was mad that Christian and Mbilli signed to Top Rank, bro. My homie Eldo said, well, knockout, they got the Canadian shit, Tiger Productions and shit, and so that's why he signed with Top Rank. And so, we all saw the shit coming. That's what they were gonna do. He was gonna sign the Top Rank. I said, I understand, bro, but there's no smoke over there. This is why I want boots over on Premier Boxing Champions, where at 147 and 154, where all the fighters is at. I'm low-key pushing for what y'all claim y'all want. Everybody under one roof. So I look at where this weight class is at. I want everybody over there. I look at who got the most people in this weight class. I want everybody over there. I look at who got the money man in this weight class. I want everybody over there. Who got the money man in that weight class? I want everybody over there. And when Christian and Mbilli signed that fucking deal to Top Rank, I said, I don't like this shit, bro, because he ain't going to be able to fight nobody. All the 168 pounders are at the Zone, and they're at Premier Boxing Champions, all the names. He signed the Top Rank, and now he fighting Mark Heffron, Zac Efron. Mark Heffron. Somebody go look at Mark Heffron box rec and you'll see why I'm mad, bro. First fight of your new deal. You in Canada like you always in Canada. And you fighting Mark Heffron, bro. It's trash. It's absolute trash. And this dude is one of the most entertaining fighters in boxing. Inside fighter, pivots, nothing but power shots, high cardio, all that shit, bro. All that shit. And this man is over there fighting Mark Heffron. Mark Heffron, dog. I need to text my wife something real quick. Mark Heffron, bro. I'm so disappointed in Christian and Mbilli, man. I'm so disappointed in him. Mr. Mechanical says, I got Mbilli knocking his ass out. Zac Efron, Mark Heffron, yeah, Zac Efron. Zac Efron, man, yeah, him. That's who I'm talking about. Mark Heffron, that's the dude's name, Bella. His name, Mark Heffron. Because he's fighting this motherfucker. See my screen? He fighting him. Brim, he's fighting him. He is fighting him. That's why I'm mad at him. Yeah, I couldn't get those predictions done, but I got 20 coming this week, Elder. He say Walters just outboxed the shit out of Joseph Adorno. So they fought at 135, Elder. Do we have another player in Nicholas Walters at 135? Thank you, baby. So yeah, bro. I don't like. That's why I didn't like 135 bet. That's why I didn't like Mbilli versus Mark Heffron, bro. I mean Mbilli signing the top rank because these are the type of fights we get. He been fighting in Canada anyway. He French Canadian type dude. He fighting in Canada anyway, bro. And now on top of fighting in Canada, bro, you sign the top rank, and since they don't have no foothold at 168, at least if you fucking with the Zone, Golden Boy, Matchroom, or whatever, they got Diego Pacheco over there. They got Jaime Munguia over there. Maybe you can get a John Ryder or some shit over there, man. I think he retired, though. But anyway, they got names over there. You go over there to 168 over there at the Premier Boxing Champions. They got Caleb Plant. Jamal Charlo's moving up. Dave Benavidez obviously will come. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's more names over there. They trying to build Mbilli name. Mbilli got like 20, 30 fights, bro. If he ain't built, he ain't gonna never be built. If he ain't built, he ain't never gonna be built, bro. Christian Mbilli got like 30 fights. The number keep going up because I'm mad at his age. He got like 40 fights. The motherfucker Christian Mbilli got like 50 fights. Now he got 26 fights though. If he ain't built, he ain't gonna be built. Base swaggo. So yeah, I ain't, I'm disappointed in him, bro. I'm disappointed in him. All right. I gotta go up here. I seen my homie drop something in the chat. Gotta address it, bro. Where'd it go? Where'd that comment go? My homie right here. Old school say PBC is ruining boxing, KO. Premier Boxing Champions is ruining boxing. Listen, bro. What's today? Today is March 27th, 2024. Let me go off the top of my head. Premier Boxing Champions. David Benavidez, Caleb Plant. Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. Earl Spence, Terence Crawford. Canelo Alvarez, Jermell Charlo. David Benavidez, Demetrius Andrade. Canelo Alvarez, Jaime Munguia. Tim Tszyu, Sebastian Fundora. Tank Davis, Frank Martin. And if you look at the landscape, they're the only company with a strong foothold in American boxing, giving you a quality product. But they're ruining boxing. Okay, bro. Okay. I mean, all right. And contrary to popular belief, PBC only make in-house fights. They don't try to do no business with no promotional companies. They sent over Cool Boy to fight Monster. They sent over Sean Porter to fight Terence Crawford. They made Tank and Ryan. They made Canelo and Munguia. Yeah, all right. Seems to me, people don't want to give them their grams. Sent Edwin to top rank, was about to send Frank to top rank. People don't want to give them their grams. They'd rather blame them instead of telling the other fighters in their promotional companies, hey, they got the A side. You got to send your fighter over there. Instead, it's, hey, PBC, all that hard work you did, bro. We don't give a fuck. Just give us the fight, man. Do cross promotion, bro. All that hard work you did to do be the A side and shit, we don't give a fuck, man. Just cross promotion that shit, man. Cross promotion that shit. Let them distribute it too. Let them distribute the shit too. Even though they fighter can't sell shit, let them distribute the shit too. That's what y'all say, because you don't use your business acumen. Some of you don't have any, but it's crazy to me. It's it's crazy to me that if they ruin in boxing, then what's they like Tyson Fury, you know what I'm saying, Francis Ngannou vibe? Feel me? Like what's they Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou vibe presented by Premier Boxing Champions? Like what's they vibe? You know what I mean? When they do that? What's they Anthony Joshua, Francis Ngannou vibe? Like they doing fights like that? You know what I'm saying? Acumen is ACUMEN. Acumen. Might be an A at the end of that word, but I think it's ACUMEN. Texas. Now you got me questioning myself. Let's see. Yeah, Acumen. ACUMEN. Just saying, bro. Just saying, y'all gotta stop that shit, man. Y'all gotta stop that shit, bro. It's a bad look to hate on a promotional company that's giving you a good product. I don't think Top Rank is ruining boxing. I don't think Matchroom is ruining boxing. I don't think they're ruining boxing. They just ain't competing here in America with Premier Boxing Champions, so they got to go to Saudi Arabia. That's it. That's all. It's no big deal. You know what I mean? It's no big deal. No big deal, bro. You just gotta, gotta understand the sport just a little bit better, man. Just a little bit better. Terence Bud Crawford. Now reports came out that he was in negotiations for Tim Tszyu. I got the report from L-Dub. I dropped it to y'all. He was in reports for Tim Tszyu. I mean, he was in negotiations with Tim Tszyu for a July pay-per-view fight. But now Tim Tszyu managers come out and said that they will consider dropping the WBO belt for Tim Tszyu to fight Earl Spence if that fight presents itself. He don't want to talk about it right now, but he'd be willing to discuss it on Monday. That's what his manager said. Somebody told y'all that could happen like before Tim Tszyu manager said that. I forgot who it was. It was a content creator that did a live about Terence Crawford's next move and shit. He told y'all that some shit like that could happen, like that might be something that could be a possibility. I don't know who he was though. I don't know who had that opinion and said that shit like before that shit ever came out. I don't know who he was, but it was somebody. Somebody, thank Father, what's up? Somebody said that shit, bro. Here's my thing. I hope for the sake of my boxing fandom that Premier Boxing Champions and Tim Tszyu make the fight with Terence Crawford, because I think that's the best fight at 154 pounds right now, all things being considered. That's the fight that all fight fans should want. That's the fight that all fight fans should want. We should all be pushing for Tim Tszyu versus Terence Crawford. Now, for Premier Boxing Champions, I told y'all that shit rubbed him the wrong way, probably. I told y'all that shit rubbed him the wrong way about how things went with the Earl Spence and Terence Crawford negotiations. I told y'all that if they wanted to make the Tim Tszyu fight, they would have offered up Tim Tszyu instead of Jermell Charlo and Erickson Lubin. They could have offered Jermell Charlo and Tim Tszyu, or Tim Tszyu first, then Jermell Charlo. If they wanted to make the Tim Tszyu Bud Crawford fight, they would have offered it to him the first time. And now Tim Tszyu's manager is talking about what? We would be willing to drop the belt and then maybe make Earl Spence fight. Now, that could just be posturing, like playing the game. Like, yo, if you don't give in to these negotiations, because remember, it's reporting that they negotiating. If you don't give in to what we want, then we'll just have Tim Tszyu drop the belt and you'll fight for a vacant against a no-name opponent. Let's see, shall we? Let's take a look at the boxing rankings, shall we? Elder might still be in here. He'll know it off the top of his head, but I don't. So let's go to the boxing rankings. WBO rankings, super welterweight. So yeah. If we have Tim Tszyu drop the WBO, you want to fight Josh Kelly? So it could just be a negotiation game for y'all all get mad, bro. For y'all all get mad. It could just be them like, yeah, remember that shit you did with Earl? So this is what we need. This is what we need. No one, you just can't get one fight, take 2 belts, and leave. So we need you for at least 2-3 fights. Number 2, we need this is split that we need. Or we just had Tim Tszyu drop the belt and we can have him fight Earl Spence. That fight will be big too. What's your options? If you don't get the Tim Tszyu fight, if Tim Tszyu choose not to fight you, he can drop the belt and we can make the Earl Spence fight. If you choose to play hardball and Tim Tszyu don't fight you, you want to go fight Josh Kelly? You want to go fight Josh Kelly? And I told y'all them hardline tactics, that negotiating and not telling them about the BLK Prime deal. Having Earl, and Earl's a grown-ass man, so you can't blame Bud for this, but Earl going against their advice and giving in to Bud Crawford's demand, right? All of those things are things I told y'all people don't forget. All those things are things I told y'all could come back to haunt him looking to negotiate his next fight with them. And they may use hardline tactics themselves because at the end of the day, they have Amazon Prime. He don't. At the end of the day, they have other options for their fighters. He don't. He can either make the Tim Tszyu fight with a 2-fight deal, Lubin on the back end, Tim Tszyu fight, 2-fight deal, Jamel on the back end, 3-fight deal, Tim Tszyu, Jamel Charlo, Earl on the back end once he had time to build himself. He can make moves like that, or he can try to, I'm big boy Bud, I'm the face of boxing, I'm the number 1 pound fighter. I only want a 1-fight deal. He could do that. I only want a 1-fight deal. I want Tim Tszyu and nothing else. He can try that tactic. His only hope with Premier Boxing Champions is that they get another fighter that won't listen to them. That's really what, like, if we keeping it a buck, and I know Bella and Rolo and Running, I know y'all rocking, and I respect y'all for rocking. But if we keeping it a buck, they had him cornered the first time, but Earl just like, nah, fuck it. I ain't listening. I'm gonna do this shit. His only hope is that Tim Tszyu decides, man, I ain't fucking listening to this shit. Legacy over everything. Fuck this shit. Legacy over everything. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. That's his hope. But as fight fans, we should want Tim Tszyu versus Terence Crawford. They just need to come to an agreement. And if you Terence Bud Crawford, all you got to do is probably take a 2-fight deal or a 3-fight deal. Dub Winter says, knockout, still mad, Bud put razor blades on his boy face. I'm not mad at all. He gets full credit. Number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world. He whooped my guy ass. He whooped Earl ass, bro. He whooped Earl ass. And you can ask all the Bud fans in here, I ain't made no excuse for Earl. You won't hear me make one. You just mad that it didn't affect me the way that you hoped that it would affect me because you hate me. That's not even your real name. You've never been over here before. You're a troll on a troll account. You're probably another content creator on a troll account. Commenting in my shit, hoping that don't nobody gift no memberships and out your ass. Motherfucker get the gifting memberships. Your favorite YouTuber is in this bitch right now. Right now. So, you know, we're not mad, bro. I'm just giving you the facts. You just don't like them. Ronnie says, PBC don't have no choice but to give in to demands. They don't have the leeway to withhold fights anymore from the public. This is their last chance to make profits in big fights. Amazon not playing. But Tim Tszyu and Earl Spence is a profitable fight. They already got a contract signed for Tim Tszyu and Jamel Charlo. That deal was already done. That's a profitable fight. And guess what? Jamel Charlo and Earl Spence gonna cost less than Terence Crawford. So they have other profitable fights for Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu, Erickson, Lubin, profitable fight. So I hear what you're saying. And they've been delivering so far. They're giving Prime good product right now based on the news that we have. So They the ones with the network. Bud don't have a network. So you want to talk about leverage? He don't have a network, bro. He don't have a network, Ronnie. If he don't fight there, where he gonna fight? He gonna have to go to Golden Boy. He gonna have to go to the Zone or Top Rank or somewhere, and they ain't got shit for him at 154. Where he going? Go over there to Europe and fight Josh Kelly? Go make the Conor Benn fight? So they gonna use, and this is my issue, and I'm gonna drop the link for y'all. We all want to see Tim Tszyu versus Terence Crawford. If you don't have a problem with Terence Crawford's hardline tactics, you shouldn't have a problem with PBC trying to use him too. That's all I'll tell you, bro. Take that however you want. If you don't have a problem with the way that Terence Crawford negotiates and use his leverage, you shouldn't have a problem with Al Haymon and Premier Boxing Champions doing the same thing. Doing the same thing. Come on, dang father, you know that's bullshit. He want to get fighters paid as long as they paid by him. What you mean? Of course, I want to get you paid as long as I can get paid too, and I can get money off you for a few fights. He's no different than the others, bro. We know this. Anybody that was naive enough to believe that he got in that shit only on good intention, he was making money in the concert game before getting into boxing. He about his bread, bro. And you gotta y'all looking at it from Bud Crawford perspective. You got to look at it from a business perspective and just looking at the big picture. And in the big picture, Al Haymon is not only responsible for Tim Tszyu, but he got to think about the careers of Erickson Lubin. He got to think about the careers of Jermell Charlo. He got to think about the careers of all them fighters at 154 pounds that he got under his stewardship. And it's in his worst interest to like, yeah, but I make a one-fight deal with you and Tim Tszyu so you can possibly take 2 of these belts and then go do what the fuck you want to do again. No, he got to try to bring Bud into the fold so everybody can eat, bro. Bud, we need a 2-fight deal. We need a 3-fight deal because if you beat Tim Tszyu, then shit, we need the rematch and he was a champion. And shit, if you beat him in the rematch, then shit, we need Erickson Lubin. We need you to give us one more. So that way, if you take 2 of our belts, shit, at least we get to make some money together and make some money off of it. That's how he's looking at it. You can agree with it or disagree with it, but that's just business, bro. That's just business, though. Just like it's in Bud's best interest to do what? Man, I want my one fight. I want to keep my freedom. It's in his best interest. And y'all don't like to see the shit from both sides, bro. It's in Bud's best interest to be like, nah, I want one fight and I want to keep my flexibility. Cool, no problem. It's in their best interest to be like, nah, we need to keep your ass right here because you are damn good. You pound for pound number 1. You might beat this motherfucker. We can't let you beat him and run off. So we need another fight. Y'all, it seems like to me, from the outside looking in, because I ain't got no horse in the race, I don't really give a fuck. From the outside looking in, if some of you see it from Bud's perspective, but you don't see it from their perspective. You okay with him running off and taking the belt and going off in one fight, and you want Premier Boxing Champions to be okay with that too? That shit ain't gonna work, bro. That shit ain't gonna that shit. You ain't seeing the whole story. And the big picture is not only does Premier Boxing Champions want that, as a fight fan, if you look at the lay of the land and you see how 154 is looking, you should want Bud over there fucking with him too, because that's all his big fights. You should want him over there too, because that's all the big fights at 154. That's where Earl is at. That's where Canelo Alvarez is right now. That's where everybody's at right now. So if he's at 154, the same way with Boots Ennis, if he's at 147, 154, you want Boots Ennis to be over there because that's where all the smoke is. All the smoke for Bud Crawford is over there. It's over there. Unless you want him to go fight Virgil Ortiz for no belt. But he turned down Lubin and Jermell Charlo because the belt wasn't on the line. The man wants shots at titles. His best shot is Tim Tszyu. You'd be a fool not to try to see if you can get him to sign to you for multiple fights. And now you have Tank Davis, Earl Spence, Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, David Benavidez, all under your banner. What the fuck are we talking about, bro? Jaron Boots in is likely under your banner. Come on, man. Use your brains. Don't be so sensitive about the shit, man. I hope they come to a compromise. And to me, the compromise is 2-fight deal with the second fight maybe being a rematch clause if the fight is close. If the fight is not close, then the second fight they can come to an agreement on an opponent that they choose together. I think that's a fair deal for us to get the fight. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I told y'all though. They could try to block him for the fight, or they could use hardline negotiation tactics to get him to give them more than one fight because of the way that things went down with the Earl Spence negotiations. I told y'all that shit, bro. And now it's looking like it's coming to fruition. Do with that information what you will. Panel's open. Let me drop the link. All right, let me get this other one out of here real quick. One second. Brent, what's up? What you got for the show? Can't hear you if you're talking, bro. You there, Brent? Your mic messed up, bro. You're going to have to come back and get it right. Let me take this other link out of there and get this new one up there. All right, Bud fans. Y'all come on up here. Let's talk this shit out, man. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. We'll unpin this joint. And we'll pin this one. All right, here we go. All right, what Ronnie say? Ronnie say, tell Earl to pay his tab. Nobody worries about how that went down. That's old news. Damn. What you mean pay his tab? You saying you believe he ain't paid old Derrick James, bro? Come on, man. I don't believe that. I believe them brothers gonna work it out. I hope this shit's all just rumors, man. I hope them shit's just rumors, man. I legit hope that these is all just rumors and that this shit ain't got no legs, bro. Because if it do, that's gonna be a bad look. Produced by Tyler says, just when I was thinking Tim was a dog. Crazy. He a dog. He might be a dog on a leash, you know what I mean? He a dog, though. He might be a dog on a leash. We're gonna find out, though. Brim, what's up?
Can't call her like an alcoholic. How you doing this evening?
I'm chilling, bro. What you got for the show, man?
I think people jumping out the window a little too much. You know,
they jump out the window.
Yeah, in regard to Tim Tszyu, I mean, you could take that as duck language from his manager, but that didn't come from Tim Tszyu's mouth. And I didn't like when they announced Crawford versus Eubanks, but I said I understood it. I didn't like the fight, but I understood it. So I'm gonna keep that same energy. If Tim Tszyu went to go fight Errol Spence before Bud, I would say I don't want that fight first because, you know, I want to see the best fight, obviously, right? But I understand it in the sense of getting yourself in preparation to fight somebody of that caliber to try to fight Spence. But I just don't think Spence is, if Spence comes back, he's going to come back fighting the Tim Tszyu. I got my mindset is he's going, when I see Spence, it's going to be against Lubin. I'm almost wanting to put money on it. It's probably going to be Lubin.
That what do you think about it? That ain't bad.
It's not at all.
especially for a comeback fight, because he took a bad whooping to Bud
Yeah,
Crawford.
bro. And I think jumping in with another killer is a dangerous play. You know what I mean? Because I do think Tim Tszyu is a killer.
Lubin a killer, but it's a much more winnable fight, bro.
I don't see Lubin as a killer, in my opinion. I see him as a pretty solid boxer, but he got some flaws that's been exposed. You know what I mean?
He a dog, and he can. And the thing is, he can punch, and you don't never know what Earl's punch resistance is gonna be after taking the whooping that he took with Bud Crawford. Like you don't know what his punch resistance is gonna be. You don't know if he's gonna be gun shy or not. Like Earl, the biggest dog, and he game, and he a soldier, but that was a brutal fight for him, man. That was a brutal ass fight. So your first fight in the weight class, taking on somebody like Erickson Lupin, that would be dope.
It's a respectable fight. I don't think it's dangerous, but it ain't past the level where I think he should go. You know what I mean? I think going to fight Tim Tszyu right off the bat, bad move in my opinion. But also, I want to point out, and again, I'm not a fan of or nothing. I just try to understand the dynamics of the sport so I can be a proper fan and not jump out the window for certain things. But a lot of people is like, oh, why Bud asking for 15 million and all this? And I'm thinking, hold up, Tim Tszyu is getting reported 10 million for this fight, right? And Bud is a victim of his own success to some degree because he did so well against Spence. He lost out on 25 to 30 mil. Now, again, I'm not counting my pocket, but I think if any of us was doing whatever we do in our profession and we made 20 to 20 million on a job, we're going to the next job based off of that, based off of what we accomplish. We're not looking to take a step down. And 15 million is less than what he ended up eventually getting paid for the Spence fight. And the fact that Tim Tszyu is getting 10 million, I just feel like some people that have an issue with him looking for that is based off of their slant and their dislike of Bud instead of actually looking at
where you getting these numbers from? Where are you getting these numbers from?
These are just reported numbers as being said. Again, I don't know these to be facts or nothing. This is just what's being spoken out and put out in the public. They saying that Tim Tszyu is getting 10 for this. And I wouldn't be surprised if Tim's getting close to that because Tim is going to get a lot of money is going to come in from the Australian market for him. They're going to generate some money.
You're talking about this Fundora fight?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know if I gotta see that something because a lot of them reports like they don't be knowing this shit, bro.
Yeah, they be guessing in the air and see if it's stick.
10 million seems steep for this fight.
I agree.
I agree. I would say this: it's a good legacy fight for him. It's good to see if the Australians can carry number one. Would it come over across the pond and carry a live gate for him so he can do a good live gate? And then number two, what are these pay-per-view buys going to look like for him? Can he do like 200, 300,000 with somebody like Sebastian Fundora? Will the Mexican fans show Fundora?
He can't do those 300. If he do 150, I count it as a win, bro. Because I think the first event, the promotional leg was a little late.
150 because see, here's what y'all got to understand: Premier Boxing Champions ain't gonna do the stupid shit that Golden Boy is doing. He'll do 150 in Australia alone, bro. They not gonna make the shit free in Australia.
Yeah, but that's on Fox though, bro. That's on Fox in Australia. They the one with the rights.
That's a mistake. That's a huge mistake for them. They need to find a way to get these fighters. They got these fan bases with these big names from other countries and shit. They got to quit letting them fighters' countries have to fight for free. Because
what I mean by Fox, it's pay-per-view there, though. They're not getting it for free there. It's just that Tim Tszyu has a little more leverage than some of the other fighters. And part of the whole deal was that, when they show it in Australia, Fox has those rights. I think I don't know how much, I can't remember what the dollar amount is there in Australia, but it's pay-per-view in Australia. It's not free in Australia.
I ain't mad at that. What else I was gonna say? Oh, as far as like Tim Tszyu and Terence Crawford, I told y'all this shit will come back to Terence Crawford where he might either have to take a pay cut to fight Tim Tszyu, or he may be looking at a vacant if Tim Tszyu decide to fight Earl first and he push on the WBO to enforce that mandatory. He may have to fight the vacant. He may, instead of wasting his mandatory super status on a big name to get a big fight, he may be wasting that shit on a Josh Kelly fight, bro.
Oh God, do not want to see that fight. And
Kelly's number one in the WBO.
And that's cool and all. He's in that position, and it is what it is. But that's not a fight that the masses are going to be, interested in.
I mean, they weren't interested in Chris Eubanks, but you was cool with that.
I didn't say I was cool with it. You're putting words in my mouth. Don't do that.
Understood it, cool with it. Whatever words you want to use.
It's not the same. I said I didn't like the fight. I did not like the fight personally, but I understood based on the dynamics when you're looking at being able to navigate between 154, 160, and 168. Because there it is, some limitations. Because Yanni back, he got 2 of the belts, but he's at top rank at 160, and he doesn't have that, value outside of us. People ain't saying Yanni Beck's name, you know what I mean? And then you look at 154, all the belts are, basically on the line. The only person that's a known commodity with a belt currently at 154 is Tim, And
which is why Bud Crawford will be in his best interest to just try to sign over there for multiple fights. See if they'll put Tim Tszyu, Jamel Charlo, and Terence and Earl Spence on the contract for you.
What makes you think Jamel Charlo is not fighting at 154 again, bro? Mark my words, bro.
They won't put Jamel Charlo, then replace him with Erickson Lubin. That's his best realistic fights. He ain't getting Canelo Alvarez. There ain't no names at 160 for him. What's left for him is to make it big. Tim Tszyu is pretty big right now. He can get a good payday off of that. He got a hope that Earl Spence can build himself back up at 154, get a belt, look good in a couple of fights, and then ride off into the sunset with Earl Spence, Terence Crawford too, and try to get a bag that way where people believe in Earl again. He coming off wins. He looking strong at 154. That's his play. To me, that's his best. That's his best option to get what all his fans want, which is for Bud Crawford to get paid and get a big payday and big fights. That's his best.
Me being a Terence Crawford fan, my goal for him is not for him to get a payday. What he makes is what he makes. It's for him to do legacy fights that move the needle in regards to us as fans. What he get paid is what he get paid. I only talk about the pay for just understanding the dynamics. I don't care.
Beating Tim Tszyu for Unified, beating Erickson Lubin for potentially one of Jamel Charlo's vacants, because Erickson Lubin is high in a lot of sanctioning bodies too, and then beating Earl Spence with the last belt, possibly 3-time undisputed in 3 separate weight classes.
Hold up, KO. Lubin might be highly ranked, but the other belts are already about to be fought for. One has already been fought for, and the IBF is about to be fought for as well. So all the belts got people in the line fighting.
You got the WBA that Madrimov just won the WBA.
Yep, the Madrimov just won the WBA.
WBO, and then you got the IBF that's about to be fought for. Lubin can be mandatory for one.
Who's fighting the WBA? Who's fighting the IBF? Is it Koke and
like Koke versus fucking
I can't pronounce dude's name.
L-Dub's in here. He'll tell us.
Yeah, but so again, those things got it's a lot of moving parts right now, and I just really never thought, I mean, if you think about from 5 years ago when it came to Maul, Mel, and Spence, my whole thought process was they were all going to move up one weight class at the same time because they hinted at that years ago. So that's why I don't think no fighting at 154 is something we're going to see again. If he comes back in the ring, it's going to be at 160.
Ain't shit for him at 160. There's no fights.
There will be
you got his brother. You got his brother. He ain't fighting him, and then you got Carlos Adames. That ain't a big fight. That's a dangerous fucking fight. That ain't a big fight.
But hold up. Don't Laura got a belt?
Yeah, 40 years old.
But if he wins this fight, which I don't think Laura's going to win, I got a little money on the side that he's going to lose, and I think it's because of inactivity. Inactivity is a killer. But I mean, that's a respectable fight.
The fighter he been fighting been out the ring 2 years too.
Yeah, I know. He's training. Donaire's training him. So I was talking to Nonito about the work he was doing with him. But I mean, again, it's a lot of moving parts, and from week to week, everything can change at any moment in time. But I just think, in some ways, I think we're unfair to Bud. But I understand that he is a little hand-tied at the same time. But this, you say, he rubbed PBC the wrong way. Well, maybe PBC rubbed him the wrong way as well. I mean, it goes both ways.
They've been rubbing him the wrong way for years. That's why that's why Bomac talk about him and Bernie talk about him the way they do. I don't know how or why. You know.
You say you don't know how or why. Come on, bro. You know the politics played a role. You got a new way up here doing undisputed in the calendar year. There was no reason for Bud and Spence not to had happened a little bit sooner.
All his fights were he was the clear A side and they had to come to him. But shout out to the homie Brandon Harris with the 2-piece in the Cash App. He say straight facts KO on that Andrade Benavidez example. Appreciate you. Then shout out to Anthony Williams with the 2-piece in the super chat. He just showing some love. And shout out to the homie Terrell W with the 5-piece in the super chat. If Fundora beats Tim, what will be the conversation then? Y'all want Bud versus Fundora the same way y'all want Bud versus Tim? Or would that shake stuff up? Yeah, I would want the fight because shit, that means Fundora was better than Tim. It wouldn't change nothing for me. It wouldn't change nothing for me at all.
But I do think though, if Fundora was to win, the chances of Fundora fighting is significantly lower than Tim's.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna beat Tim Tszyu. But
I don't think so either. You know, I think he'll be competitive. It's a better fight than Keith Thurman, in my opinion.
If he does win, then that's good for what I'm saying. That's good for him, and you got to give him props. Bella, what's up?
Salute, KO. What's up? What's up to the panel? I just wanted to just quickly chime in on what's going on with Bud and Tim Tszyu. So here's the thing. For me, when I'm looking at the situation, like the PBC, we got to stop making excuses for the PBC here, in my opinion. Tim, they made that Keith fight, and I understand, yes, business, it's business. I get that. But let's be real, the Tim and Keith fight was not really selling like that. If they make that Tim and Bud fight, that's a huge fight. That's one of PBC's biggest fights of the year. This Tim and Keith fight was not going to be big like that. It wasn't even selling. And so the PBC trying to step in and, play hardball, when the truth of the matter is, let's keep it 100. There was supposed to be a rematch. And we're all forgetting that. There was supposed to be a rematch. It's not Terence Crawford's fault that homeboy had to get cataract surgery or he wasn't ready for the rematch. I remember being on this panel, you, a couple of others, yelling and screaming at the top of y'all lungs how Terence Crawford better give Errol Spence his rematch and better get his lick back and all this.
I don't know about screaming at the top of my lungs. I said, if Earl want that shit, then I want it for him, but I don't see the rematch going any different. That's what I see.
Y'all was going off talking about Terence Crawford better give Errol his rematch and Errol wants his lick back and all this nonsense just for Errol. Oh my gosh. And it's all about
Earl want his lick back.
Y'all were, man.
I didn't say shit about that. I said he owes him the rematch. If Earl wants it, he should give him the rematch. But me as a fight fan, I don't see that fight going no differently. He beat him too bad the first time. That's what I see.
Hey, Bella, can I give you props?
Oh, go ahead. But the contractual agreement was a rematch, and we didn't. Go ahead.
Maybe Earl. Hold on. Maybe Earl. So I wanted to respond to a couple things, and you can say whatever you want to say, Brim. So maybe Earl and his team pulled out of the rematch because they felt like he needed to work his way back up. I don't know. Don't nobody know. Maybe they couldn't come to an agreement on the money for the rematch. Whatever the case may be. We know the rematch is not happening next. And you're right. Tim Tszyu versus Terence Crawford is a big fight. It is the best fight, in my opinion, to be made at 154 pounds. But the issue is, if you're in the seat of Al Heyman, is Terence Crawford and Tim Tszyu big enough for you to just make a one-fight deal with Bud and let him take them two belts? Or is it better for your company and your business to make Tim Tszyu versus Errol Spence, the winner versus Erickson Lubin, then the winner of that versus Jermell Charlo, or Tim Tszyu versus Jermell Charlo, and then the winner of that fights Earl after he had a tune-up, and then the winner of that fight. Like, they're not just looking at it from Tim Tszyu. They got a lot of other names at 154 pounds right now. So I hear what you're saying, but y'all got to understand, and I know Bud fans hate this shit, he's not a big enough name to just go to the promotional company like, yeah, give me one fucking fight. One fight, I'm going to bring you so much money in. The fight going to be so big You gonna make all that shit. So don't worry about nothing else. Let me take your 2 belts and do what the fuck I want with them. The only person that's able to do that is Canelo. Nobody else in boxing right now can move like that, y'all. And y'all are getting mad at the PBC for basically, honestly, not being stupid. It's the same shit that I heard with Canelo and this fucking Jamal Charlo fight. People were mad, like, no, give Canelo his money. And I'm not saying you. People were mad, give Canelo his money. Give him $35 million guaranteed to fight Jamal Charlo. You mean the drunk motherfucker? That's drinking while he trained, that ain't never fought at 168. Same thing here. Give Bud what he want. Give him the 1 fight deal to make the Tim Tszyu fight. It's the best fight. You mean
I don't think it's the same.
You mean the motherfucker that's probably gonna beat Tim Tszyu and take both of your belts? And now what? Tim Tszyu versus Earl Spence just got smaller. Tim Tszyu versus Jamal Charlo.
Earl Spence just got knocked out. He about to get knocked out into a title shot.
I understand that, but it's still a big fight. It's still something you have to think about. If you
different than Tim Tszyu and Bud,
but if Bud beats Tim Tszyu and takes both of them belts, Bella, and he takes them bitches, now Tim Tszyu versus Jamal, that shit gone. Tim Tszyu versus Earl one day, if Earl build himself back up, that shit gone. If Earl beat Tim Tszyu, and Earl's like, you know what, fuck it, I ain't with Derrick James no more. Or Jamal, you ain't with Derrick James no more. Earl versus Jamal, big time Texas fight, that shit gone. Bud Crawford, to his credit, whatever.
KO, you talking about imaginary fight?
He could fuck up a lot of shit for them. It's imaginary to you and I, but we don't know their business. We don't know what they got planned.
Jamal was never fighting Tim Tszyu. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, because if he was fighting Tim Tszyu, he would have already fought him. He's not fighting at 154 again. But hold on, I wanted to say this about what Bella said. Because
he got hurt once, and then he got the Canelo fight instead. He signed the fight, but he got the Canelo fight. Something that nobody would turn down. If Terence Bud Crawford signs to fight Tim Tszyu, and then Canelo like, yo, I'll go ahead and give you a shot. Guess what Bud gonna do? The same fucking thing that Jamal Charlo did. So let's not do that. He signed to fight Tim.
That's fair.
He signed to fight him, but he got Canelo instead. Let's not do that.
I just wanted to give Bella props because this is what has been reported, that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence had agreed on a rematch, and it was going to be for the vacant, the belt that's being fought for now at 154. So that means Bud lived up to his agreement. All y'all talking about, oh, Bud's not solid and all this crap. He gave Errol the opportunity for 154, but Errol and his team decided not to take the 154 fight. So I'm not asking for y'all guys to, give apologies or nothing, but just recognize y'all. A lot of people spend a lot of time bashing Bud about how he's this and how he's that. But then when he shows you something, y'all get a lot of people get quiet and don't say nothing about it. But y'all be vocal. Some people be vocal when it's something that it can be perceived negative. When it's something positive. Bud did what he was supposed to do. He honored the agreement. He gave Errol Spence an opportunity. Errol Spence and his team decided to go to the other direction because of whatever circumstances, eye surgery and all that. And that's what I need a lot of you guys to realize instead of sitting here still bashing Bud, talking about, oh, he's not worth nothing. Bud's value is not 2022's Bud's value. He's not Canelo, no way. But his value is much higher than it was than when we were talking about before pre-Spence fight. And we got to recognize that and understand that and stop fronting like it is.
It's higher. Is it high enough for you to get one fight and take 2 belts and kill everything they got going on in 154 pounds?
Maybe not. Maybe not. It's a fair question. It's a fair question. But the thing is, we're using imaginary Charlo scenarios. Like, I don't think Mel is at 154 anymore.
Has value been anything? Has his value been anything without Earl attached to him? No.
He has value, but anyway. Tim Tszyu, they don't believe in Tim Tszyu. That's the real thing. The PBC does not believe Tim Tszyu is going to beat Bud Crawford. He probably won't. I think Bud's going to beat his ass if they fight. But Tim Tszyu doesn't want that fight for other reasons past just the PBC. Also, like the PBC's business, and they're trying to block it. Tim Tszyu probably, he probably knows Bud more than likely will beat his ass.
So
but
if
we
you
can't
know
say that he doesn't want to fight, though. That was just his manager. That ain't fair to say Tim Tszyu don't want to fight. That's not
fair. If you know that, or if you're on Brim's side and you don't think it's fair to put it on
his manager had duck language, but I can't put that on him.
Samson put a lot of shit on David Benavidez. It turned out David Benavidez wasn't ducking no wreck, and he proved that shit. So I hear both of y'all, but here's what I'll say. Again, this is just me, business hat on. If what y'all are saying is correct, brother, if you're right, then we should be as fight fans like, yo, Bud, like you got to do at least like 2 or 3 fights, bro. You know, like they think this motherfucker gonna lose to you. You ain't finna just get 1 fight and just walk out the door. So maybe you should revisit a Jermell or a Lubin. Give them something on the back end so you can get your shot at Tim Tszyu. To me, that's
how gotta have value, though, man.
But he has his status.
Oh shit! Hold on. I appreciate everybody that got us to 11,000 subscribers, man. We up to 11K. So shout out to everybody in the building, man, and everybody that supports the channel. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for the announcement, baby. I appreciate you. Shout out to Miss K. Ronnie, what's up, man?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Quinte? Ronnie came here first. Let me go to Ronnie, then you got it, bro.
Okay.
Ronnie, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, KO? Hey, everybody on the chat and on the panel. How y'all doing tonight?
Chilling, man. Chilling. What's good, man?
Good.
Talk.
So, I mean, I was gonna rest my voice today because I've been yelling at people all day. But since I got to come up here and defend my guy, because you just over here slandering my dude like this,
who's
like
slandering him, bro?
You up here slandering my guy, talking about.
God, nah.
Bro, you just almost. Why you got to do him like that? Like,
hey, baby, real quick before Ronnie quit cooking, keep cooking. Miss KO, can you look it up and see if it's a way to just block one channel member from the prediction videos, real quick? We just need to block Ronnie. We need to make sure Ronnie can't get visibility to the videos this week before you get the bullshitting. So let's look up a way to just block him from the members only videos, and we'll let all the other members watch them, but we ain't gonna let Ronnie watch.
You can't vote. You can't vote the president off the island, bro. Like, I don't understand how this happens. You know what I'm saying? If I don't get the videos, then nobody get these motherfucking videos, right?
Go ahead and cook, man. Y'all up here
anyway,
late today. I gotta go soon. Go ahead and get your bars.
But anyway, man, like, you know, Terence Crawford is continuously giving boxing fans what they want, trying to make big fights after big fights, and nobody seems to want to be his huckleberry. Like, he wants to fight Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu don't want to fight him. He wanted to fight again. He wanted to fight Errol Spence and give him the rematch that he, quote unquote, deserved at the weight that he didn't deserve it at. He obliged that. You niggas still wasn't happy about that. And what happened? Earl snaked his ass, just like he snaked Derek James. But he's so honorable, though, all of a sudden. Like, the honorable Earl Spence that y'all keep telling me that he's so honorable, he did this and that. Nigga can't even pay his fucking trainer. I don't want to hear nothing about no Earl Spence. Take your ass on to wherever you go, Cabo or whatever you do. Go ahead and retire. I don't want to hear nothing about no Earl Spence until he paid Derek James. I want justice for Derek James. I want justice for Derek James.
You on the Mark shit?
Ronnie, weren't they screaming on the panel about being honorable? Weren't they screaming on the panel?
Yeah, they was up here. Big KO.
Can I interject real quick?
Listen,
those are rumors, man.
I ain't done. KO was beating his chest up here, talking about how honorable Earl Spence was and how much a snake Terence Crawford was. He was beating his chest for months about that. All of a sudden, come on, KO.
He is.
And then on top of that, this honorable Earl Spence, you need to go tell him why he need to go get his trainer some money. He need to pay that $1 million that he owed Terence Crawford too, because Terence Crawford knocked his ass out when he said he wouldn't and bet him $1 million for it. So did he collect that money too? I take that silence as a no.
They didn't shake on the bet, Ronnie.
Oh,
they didn't shake on
yes,
it.
the hell they did.
KO, cut it out.
I didn't have my contacts in.
Oh,
hey, KO, can I interject real quick?
He owe $1 million.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, man, who was the guy that was capping saying that Bud was trying to offer Errol a fight up at 150?
That was me that said it.
It either have to happen at 147 or the fight is off. He was playing games like that.
False.
Like, that's cap. He didn't want to fight Errol at 154.
It's already been reported, bro. You can get over it, man, and stop hating on Bud.
I don't care about it being reported. It's lies. Lies report all the time. No,
it's always lies.
He said 147 or no fight.
We know your kind. It's all good.
He said 147 or no fight. Did he or did he not say that, KO?
I did remember Bud Crawford saying that. Yes, that's
147. He said he wants to fight at 147. He initially agreed at 154, but he backtracked and then said 147. So that's cap. Like a bunch of you Bud fans be capping on here.
It ain't cap, bro. It's already reported.
It is cap. It is cap. On God, it's cap. On life is cap. On life, I know what I'm talking about. No, I know what I'm talking. I'm not stupid. I heard Bud say that. 147. I said I wasn't stupid. I ain't say you said I wasn't stupid. I said I'm not stupid. I know what I heard. He said 147 or no fight.
You didn't hear the most recent news though. The stuff that the reports.
I don't care about that. Bud flip.
I know you don't care because
I just know Bud didn't want to really fight at 154. He did not want to fight at 154.
That sounds good.
Daryl didn't want to fight at 154.
Can I ask you
something? No, he didn't.
Can I interject right quick? Can I ask you something?
Also, I don't think Bud gonna fight Sebastian Fundora. I don't think he's gonna fight him.
Can I ask you something right
quick? You don't think he'll fight Fundora? No, I disagree with that. Fundora walking, knockout, getting his ass knocked out, waiting to happen, bro.
Hey, yo, God, can I ask?
I think Fundora gonna get Bud. But if Bud do get Fundora, it'll be to the body. It'll be to the body. I think Fundora does have like if he uses his distance, his because he got reach over Bud. He can outbox Bud.
But he don't use his reach. He never has used that though. So why you using a hypothetical that they don't even use? He don't fight like his sister. Cap season in full effect, baby.
You talking about he gonna fight with distance, nigga? He can't see past 2 yards. How he gonna fight with distance?
All I'm saying is Bud never wanted to fight Errol Spence at that 154. He never really wanted to fight.
Who won the fight?
Cap season.
Who won the fight? Who won the fight?
That's not cap. That's the truth. On God, that's the truth. Right hand on the Bible. That's the truth. He did not want to fight at 154.
Who
on the Bible? Who won? On the Bible.
Who won the fight?
That don't matter. My point was he didn't want to fight him at 154.
Because whoever won the fight picks the weight. So why you mad about that?
He didn't want to fight at 154. My case proven. He did not want to fight.
He did not want to
fight.
Was it illegal?
He did not want to fight at 154. Stop that cap. Stop that cap. Please stop capping. Say what actually was said. Don't cap. Do not cap. Don't cap. Don't cap. I get y'all love, bro, but stop lying for that nigga. Stop doing that. Stop doing it.
Reported they were going
That's one of the biggest lies.
It was reported now right now. 154 vacant belt, homie. Sorry to rain on your parade because you want to hear something.
You ain't raining on nothing. I just rained on yours with that lie. Stop lying. Stop lying. I just came on here to kill it out. Y'all be capping. Y'all be capping for Bud. I get he nice and all, but y'all be capping. Y'all be capping.
Work through it.
Stop capping. It is cap. I just proved y'all wrong. He wanted to fight at 147. He did not want to fight at 154.
You proved that you had Terence.
It's all on. No, I just don't go the man. I don't go 3,000 a man. I don't. I say what it is.
What's the point?
Yeah, Terence Crawford won that fight. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about whether or not Crawford wanted to fight at 154 or not. He did not want to. Initially, he said, yeah.
No,
after the fight, but then he backtracked and he said 147.
They gotta
so
go back to
we're not gonna get here. We're not gonna sit here and tell lies.
They don't got no point, bro.
Hey, man, let me catch a super chat, man. Shout out my homie Matty Yoel, 50 piece. Boop, boop, boop. No biscuit in the super chat. Hi, how are you all? It's me. Name is Matty. Salute to the homie Matty. Look, man, I got love for all y'all, but I'm hungry than the motherfucker, and it's past 10:30. I gotta fucking go. But I'll be live tomorrow night, man. I'll be live tomorrow night.
All right, KO, man.
We'll be live on time tomorrow. Shout out to the homie Quinte. Shout out to Ronnie Bravo, Bella Faith, Salute Brim, P Hunter, everybody that came up here, everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all, everybody in the super chats. Thanks for y'all support. We will be live tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And all the channel members, be sure to check out the predictions that will be dropping first thing tomorrow morning. We got like 14 of them dropping tomorrow. We already dropped 4, and we got 14 more, and then I got to do 2 more tomorrow because I got 20 coming y'all way. So y'all tune in. Appreciate y'all watching. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. And with that, I'll see y'all later, man. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.